brisk out there today. Or heavier coat.
Oh, come on, you're used to this as a Midwest guy.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting soft here 10 years, Shoot.
You're going to first look at Kyle Smith, is kind of his style and what he's brought to that group.
Well, they really execute their stuff, patient and do a good job of running their stuff. So, yeah, they're solid. Big win over UCLA at home, and we're going to have to be prepared to play. It's always been a tough place for us to play for whatever reason, and we're going to have to play well.
Part of that, the fact that there's not a lot of people there, can that be tougher than sometimes having a roster?
Yeah, sometimes it is. It is. Guys look at it as, it's not as big a game, which obviously it's one of 18. It's just as big as any other game. But sometimes when the crowd isn't there, it does have a different effect on you.
Ellaby seemed to always have his hands on the ball last year. You see that this year with
Yeah,
him as well?
he's really talented. He scores in a lot of different ways. He's a good young player that he can shoot the three, he can get to the rim, he posts up a little bit. He scores at all three levels.
How's CJ doing?
Better. He did a few things yesterday. I'm hoping he can do more today. I haven't read Clay's report yet to see who's on and off today, but I'm hoping he can do a little more.
Regardless, still, with those bigs, just kind of mixing and matching and want to obviously get into a rotation some way, but still feel like you kind of want to feel these guys out in different combos.
Yeah, we haven't come up with rotation or defined roles, which, we got to here sooner or later, but, it's still a work in progress. It's work in progress here every day in practice. I'm trying to figure out, who's going to bring it every day and, what we can do to mix and match the guys and how the combinations we want to play. So, one of our problems is we haven't been able to spread the floor quite as much as we typically have because we haven't been getting any shooting from the bigs. So just one thing after another, we're trying to figure out. And, we've got a couple months here to still figure it out, but we'd sure like it sooner than later.
CJ can play. Is that something that he can help with the shooting at the four spot?
Well, he hasn't been able to really work out here for 2.5, 3 weeks. So he's been doing a little shooting, but it hasn't been much.
Will he try regardless?
Oh yeah.
The rest of these bigs, there's not a whole lot of. Francis isn't going to step out there. And
no, Chandler's got a shot. Shakur, I know it's hard to believe he's 1 for 19, but I think he can hit one. So we'll just keep working here in practice and spend extra time with it and see what comes up.
To the analytics of everything, Dana, to what's at stake with these guys, is there a team that's basically seen a bigger change year over year? Where last year they were a quad 4 game for everybody. They were kind of at the bottom of the league. Whereas I know time will tell standings wise, but on paper right now in the net, there's a huge improvement there that helps the league, regardless of what they end up standing wise. It's a huge thing.
Well, they won some games non-conference that help, and that's why it's so important. When you have a 12-team conference, that everybody kind of pulls their weight because all the net and Ken Palm and strength of schedule is such a big part of it. And so you hope non-conference games, I'm cheering for everybody to win. I'd like to see everybody go 12-1, 13-0, whatever they can go, because it just helps us all. And you see that in other leagues, and this year our league did it much better in the non-conference, which I think will help us overall.
Is there an appreciation? You talked about how much more there is to come. Is there appreciation for you that a lot of coaches that are saying stuff like that are 5-7 right now, that you're going to put yourself in a good position, even though there still is so much more there in terms of winning some games?
That's a big part of it, and a lot of that's attributed to, as I mentioned earlier, our experienced guards. I think have really helped us in that regard. While we work through some injuries and get some guys up to speed and develop some freshmen, Peyton and Will. Even Chris has got some junior college experience, Anthony with his experience. I think our experienced guards have helped us there. Why we try to get everybody up to speed, and, our communication, it's got to get so much better defensively. We give up so many easy baskets, and a lot of them, not that we're not playing hard, we just two guys going to the same guy, and transition D, you know, covering the wrong side of the floor, and you know, we got to get better.
Chris put up some great numbers offensively this weekend. You kind of touched on it post-game Arizona State, excuse me. What more do you want to see out of him defensively?
He's got to fight the ball screens a lot better. You know, he's getting hung up in ball screens real bad. He got straight line drive a few times. No, he's working. He had a good practice yesterday. You know, he saw the film. He knew that he let us down defensively. I thought he worked really hard, and it's there. I don't think there's any doubt. But you know, you got to put. You know, it's got to become habits. You know, and right now his habits just have to improve. His talent's there. I think he can be a very good defender with his length, but he's not using his length. He's not anticipating what's coming, and he's just going to have to do a better job.
You see the news with Kenny Wooten getting the two-way contract?
You know, I didn't see it, but somebody told me, you know, that he got it, and I'm so happy for him. And he sent me some highlights the other day of him, and so you know, he has kept me in touch, and you know, I'm happy for him. You know, whatever he can make. You know, he's a tremendous athlete and gave us a lot for 2 years. You know, and selfishly, I'd have loved to have him back, but you know, I'm glad that he's making progress. You know, he started the year without a two-way, which is really tough, and has worked his way into that, which means he's making progress, which you know, I love to see for him.
7 guys now that have two-way contracts or NBA.
Is that right? Yeah. No, I'm happy for all of them, and you know, we still got a lot of guys. Paul's in the G League with Utah, and Tyler's overseas, making, you know, and a lot of guys still doing really well. Garrett's still playing, EJ's still playing, Olu's still playing. You know, DeVoe. You know, we got a lot of guys still out there, you know, playing.